Boss time.
Boss time. Trouble's a brewing. We're about to go kill an old man. Look at that.
He knows we're gonna kill him too.
Alex here, Brett over there. The Jed right here in between us. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ick yuck.
Eek yuck.
Ick yuck. Ted.
Ick yuck.
He's over there. Yep.
I'm over here.
Yep. He says whatever I say.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree with that.
Ted's my side man.
Ha-cha-cha.
Yeah. Who?
All right.
I really don't like the name embryo.
You know, I think maybe you're not supposed to.
It's like absolutely disgusting.
I really like it.
Because I hate it because it's doing one of the worst things that I think English does.
What's that?
Is that weird NM thing. Like for some reason embryo works.
Got it.
Even though it's not an M. And that feeling aesthetically makes me angry.
Maybe it's the same way that I don't appreciate slant rhymes, you know?
Yeah, it makes me angry. Not angry, but it just makes me feel... It's like when you don't hear the last note of a song or something. It's like unsatisfying. Like a beautiful melody and you miss like the... And it just ends right there and you're like, come on. Why did he turn into this?
Because he's fucking with potions, man.
Because you suck and your name sucks.
Wow, you hating on embryo.
Dude, look at him. His fucking bolt goes through his brain. Oh, we got the fucking...
Hey, he's cool.
We got the fucking...
Dr. Mundo.
Arkham Asylum Joker boss.
The Venoms.
Yeah.
Right.
Venom.
I forgot the Joker turns into that.
I remember at the time that was like the shitty thing to say when you're like, the game is not perfect. If it was actually perfect, the boss would have been something.
Oh yeah,
better.
I remember that. Yeah, they were like, "What's a bad boss?" I'm like, I don't know, it's fine. What do they want?
Yeah. Anyway, nobody says anything bad about Batman in this chat.
You better not. Or else
You
you
leave
get
Batman
banned.
alone. Did we do a Batman game show?
Batman game show? Yeah. It's called Kill Those Parents.
We're gonna find out if we can make another Batman today.
Okay, what's your name, kid? Danny. How old are you, Danny? Danny's shy, everybody. He's shy.
Help.
Well,
Where's my mom?
oh, you'll see him soon. As a matter of fact, that time is now. Let's go ahead and see what's behind the first curtain.
Crime. That. Alley.
This is Susan Montgomery.
First round, Zorro trivia.
Susan
Pay attention.
works at Transamerica, working as a file clerk at a massive insurance company. But it looks like she's gonna need some life insurance because she is precariously poised over a vat of boiling hot acid.
It's like truly like an actual plot of a Batman. What?
He became Sauron.
It's just Sauron with no hands. Oh,
My cloaca is very
dude,
funny to me, yeah.
embryo is the worst. Can you speak English, Crash?
I don't think so.
What happened? Why is your sister like so erudite and you're like a non-verbal kind of like pterodactyl mouth?
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, he's pooping.
What is that?
Inverted mode.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Dude, this game is going hard on the challenges.
Yeah, I remember doing those.
So, okay, so now you got to go do the crate level again, and you got to do it fully backwards.
I'm not doing that, Alex.
Go.
Oh, this is perfect for you. You want to play New Orleans?
Halloween Town? Let's do it.
Mardi Gras, baby. You
Yeah.
want to play that?
This is Halloween. Oh.
Oh, and
Oh.
you get that.
Yeah,
Wow.
We're using that.
Wow.
Oh, we're using that.
Okay, do you want the controller?
Yeah, pass that to Papa. You like that?
In this town, we have beignets. Please pass me 5 more beignets.
Please pass Papa the beignets and, like, what's that stuff called? Chicory? That doesn't really rhyme.
No.
Whoa! Off beat. Oh. That's like every level in the game, eh?
Yeah, like there's 2 versions to play now.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, Crash comes out to break the boxes.
Should we do Batman Arkham Asylum on the show?
Yes.
Do you think we should skip Asylum and go to a different game in the series?
Yeah, let's play Batman Arkham Origins.
No, I'm serious. Like,
That's the only one I haven't played.
this game is tight, dude. I mean, they're all tight.
Isn't it the Gotham Knights people that made that game?
Yeah, the Montreal studio, I believe so.
I'll tell you what, kind of enjoyed Gotham Knights for what it is. Definitely didn't finish it or anything, but I got it for a couple bucks. Had a good time.
Go Sandy. I don't know why we're singing that. Like,
it kind of just has the vibe.
but this is just Mardi Gras. Like,
It is, but it's clear that they didn't do a lot of. Like, this is not that nuanced. You know what I'm saying?
what did you want? Did you want like authentic fucking jazz funerals walking down the street? There
No,
might
this-
actually be jazz funerals in this level.
There's a reason why I'm singing Halloween Town instead of some like weird Zydeco.
Please explain.
It just does. It feels more like Halloween Town than like the actual vibe that I get of Louisiana. You don't feel that?
No, man, but then again, you've literally seen only one screen.
You're
so.
fair. You're fair. Is that Spyro? Is that Simba?
Yes, Tiger Simba.
Oh! That is Spyro, though.
Definitely.
Almost definitely.
Oh! I like the old Crash. We're in.
It's very weird to me that in the X-Men universe,
Oh my god.
they've established that in Louisiana, in like Nolens,
Yeah.
there's both a thieves and assassins guild, like two whole groups.
There was like a time when X-Men was just Vampire the Masquerade, World of Darkness, like straight up. Like, I don't know what the hell, but like, I'm 100% here for it, but for some reason, every once in a while, X-Men kind of goes down that road, and it's kind of funny to me.
I just think that like, it's like, really, New Orleans? Like, that's kind of, it's cool, but I just didn't expect it, you know?
I'm lucky that none of that hurt me.
Quite. Nice job.
Whoa!
Drink.
Fucking Orson Welles on wine.
Do me a favor, will you spin into that garbage pail?
Why did I get an achievement for that?
I don't know, but it looked too conspicuous. I think you made a cat noise or something.
Meow. How do I do like one?
On what?
See that one on the nitro? I guess I don't need to, right? Because if I touch the nitro button at the end, that's clearly going to explode.
Or you could just jump on the top of it.
No!
Okay, then don't.
I'm scared.
Also, what country are you from again?
New Zealand?
No.
Nor.
Real talk, Australians, man, they be putting some vowels in some shit.
Yeah.
They be like, oh no. I love it.
They're like, our nar.
Arnar.
It's like in Australia, we use every vowel.
No, but Americans have the worst pronunciation. We sound the most unlike anyone else, I would say. Like Australians, right? Like, they're pretty close to like a couple other places, right?
Go on.
Like, you know Australia's from England just from listening to them speak.
Sure.
But Americans sound like weird aliens.
Oh, okay.
We say words completely wrong.
Arnar.
And some of the stuff we've actually probably picked up, like people have like spread from America to England and places like that, but
We're a very big land, so there's a lot of opportunity for
is that gonna like
individual accents to
Oh, I
pop
thought
up.
that was gonna throw me.
Yeah, it does seem like a fun thing that would happen, but no, Jack in the Box just...
But you know what? England has as many regional accents as America, probably.
You think so?
Maybe,
I don't know.
maybe less in total, but definitely they have as like many. Like, what? Oh, those aren't too bouncy, are they? They probably have as many per area as we do, if not more. I mean, they've been speaking English much longer than we've existed. I was humbled when I was in London and they were like, this fire happened in the year 1100 in London. And I was like, fuck.
You were like, man, I didn't know that year existed.
It's hard
That's
to
like when
imagine
you're
what
a
a
kid.
city would be like in the year 1100, don't you think?
Yeah, it would be harder to imagine if we haven't seen so much media on it, you know? Like, imagine seeing a movie for the first time that's like a period drama. That would blow some people's minds.
It's funny because, you know, you watch things like I don't know, like Hercules or some shit like that, where it's like they like kind of map what we know onto the ancient world.
You're talking about Disney's Hercules?
Yeah, like just something where it's like kind of loose and kind of funny, right?
Sure.
But then you find when you look at the real stuff, like I was in what's that? What's the museum called? The Getty?
Okay.
Oh fuck. The Getty Villa, and they had like this like coffin stand from like a coffin cellar. Shit, that's gonna fuck me up. And he took one of the coffins and he like wrote a sign on it that was like coffins half off or some shit like that. And it just made me feel like, whoa, like
man, sales existed for a long time.
it's just funny to think of how similar, like society was so similar. It just was like it was in the same shape, but we had less tech, and it's just hard to imagine that actually it's going the other way. Like the reason that Hercules seems like modern society but older, like mapped onto old, is because it's the same species. We just like have been shaped like that the whole time. It's just funny to think about. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm listening. I'm
just a low poly bandicoot in a clown casino skeleton world.
You giving up?
I mean-
I do think I think there are certain things that we don't consider as being as old as they are, but they totally are. You know? Like, inns, bankers,
Yeah.
super old professions, right?
It's crazy. Yeah, like farming, making beer. Like, whoa.
You know what's probably super old? Dirty jokes.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I remember like reading some like BuzzFeed article about like the oldest like filthy jokes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And people were just fucking nasty little freaks the whole time.
Of course.
Some people I think of olden days as like repressed days. Couldn't be further from the truth. All right, what's the deal here? This looks like shit.
Oh, you want to you donezo?
How do I do it? Okay. Oh.
Perfect.
Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. All right.
That's okay. It's been a while since you had your hand on the controller.
Look at that fucking PS1 Crash. We like him.
I do like him.
We like him in this house. Okay, so I'm going to go bing. Wait. Is that a switch?
That looks like a switch as opposed to the...
I wish that this didn't have to happen every time.
Yeah, well, I guess they do it so that you don't have to do this bonus if you don't want to.
Yeah. I keep doing the wrong...
Ooh, that was...
I keep, like, not comprehending what I'm doing, like, still.
Take a second, slow down. Or not,
I just need to jump on the top, switch to the next one like this. I need to just go...
You know what it really is?
What?
The different speed of bounce.
It's just fucking up my... Why am I dying right there? Just touching the bottom of the box?
You're getting smushed.
It's like... Yeah, you're smushed. Okay. Look at this. Okay. Right?
Nice. Okay. I see what happened. Okay. You kitty prided that top box.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. It actually may have been... Okay. Whoa!
Is that just not an option?
You do not want to get smushed, my friend.
Like, I shouldn't even be under there. I can't, like, go around. I should just be like, don't go in there.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Nice. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh! Wow, you did it, dude!
I can't believe that it actually happened after all that.
That was great.
Okay. So now,
You can jump pretty high off those, huh?
Yeah.
Like if you hold the jump button, right?
real talk. Yeah.
How high can you get? Extremely. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! That's the switch.
What?
Oh, there's another one somewhere. There's another switch somewhere.
There's a switch out there. Speaking of lovable detectives from television, it's not even there.
Yeah, there's another switch out there somewhere.
There's a switch out there. There's a switch out there. That's a 2017 March. Trying to buy Breath of the Wild on launch day.
I know you got one back there.
There's a switch out there.
Sorry, I told you. We have none. I looked in the computer system. We were completely out. We're going to be out for months. I just know you got one. Don't you hide it from me.
You hire Monk to find the missing switch.
Columbo's on the case, man. Right. It's a popular video game. So you ordered a few, and they sent you even less? Yes, it's a most popular item this holiday season. It's not completely out of the ordinary, is it? No, of course not. Yeah, my wife, she got some for my nieces and nephews.
Oh, fuck, that's such a bullshit jump.
They love them Transformers. She got so many.
What's the gamer episode of Columbo? Like, Columbo went all the way till 2003. The last Columbo, he's at a rave. It's really weird. I'm stupid. Dude, I'm gonna get stuck on this. We're gonna play this for 10 more minutes.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
I know, but I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, then go for it. The gamer Columbo.
Like, first of all, have you ever seen a young murderer on Columbo? Because I have not.
No, but there could be. I feel like they would usually the murderers on that show are like intelligent enough to hide from Columbo for long enough to sustain an episode. But I feel like anybody young, it would be hard to believe that they would think ahead enough to, fool Columbo for a while.
Well,
right?
because my original thought was that it should be like a streamer.
Okay.
But thinking about the age situation, it makes me want it to be like Phil Spencer. Somebody like that. Like a guy, like an E3 on stage talking guy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look. Honestly, you could do anything.
Like Kojima would be a great This jump right here makes me want to kill real people.
Do you want a tip? What do you want?
That's how violence in video games starts. Huh?
Nothing.
No.
You do your thing.
Yeah. No, I'll be okay. I think I just need to figure out the timing. It's
Okay.
literally
Real people.
It's really just a hard jump for me. I don't know why.
There's a
There's a bounce in the box. Like this, got it. That wasn't great, but I got it. This, great. Nope. God is dead.
You deleted his save on the Pokemon game?
So this is the 4th Crash. This is like a reboot. An older series.
I didn't delete it. We're not sure who did it, but all those Pokemon are gone.
Someone's uncle has the rights to Crash Bandicoot, and they don't want to make they don't want to make another game, so their nephew kills him so they can keep making Crash Bandicoot games. But they want to make him into a ladies' man and destroy his kids-based image and use him to promote their house brand of gin. And it breaks Grandpa Crash Bandicoot's heart because he's always been more of a kid. He loves the part that it's for kids. You get it?
Yeah, yeah.
You like that?
Sure. It always just comes down to what's the motivation for murder, and most of them are money, There you go.
You ever seen the Johnny Cash one?
Nope.
Where Johnny Cash is the murderer?
Nope.
Pretty good. Okay, so
This is the tough one.
I'm at a crossroads here.
What you gonna do, man?
Should I go all the way back and try and get all those boxes and be the hero of the day?
If you want. This is the one. Oh my God.
Oh,
Do you want a tip or no? Oh, never mind. You got it. He's got
Okay, 2 of them.
He's a jungle. It's sorry. You did this to me.
It's a Jungian nightmare. It's a Jungian nightmare. No! Gerard's dad just called the police.
I think that Alex died. It's a Jungian archetype.
Okay, if I get to the end, I'm leaving.
Okay. All right.
Just in case. Shit.
Great.
This sucks. I'm in a cage of my own. I'm in a cage of my own making.
It's true. You could walk out. You could walk out. Like fucking Bane in Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
So simple.
I left.
So easy. Oh boy. It's about getting every single line.
It is though, right?
Yeah, that's the fun, you know. That's
Why
the challenge.
bonus? Why bonus if it's not a bonus? You know,
Why
if it's just an
bonus
extra
if
job.
It's not a bonus. Why bonus if it's? God damn it!
There's a bonus out there.
Oh my god!
No,
Oh my god.
no.
Oh no! Just these people looking out their alleyway, the window, watching this Bandicoot. He's stepping on that question mark again.
He's so low resolution, but when he puts on the suit, he gets so high resolution. Babe?
This would be the most poppin' Mardi Gras of all time.
It's like Macy's Christmas Day. What is it? Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah.
Macy's Christmas morning
Day.
parade. Macy's Christmas Day.
It's a boob. Fuck me. I'm mad. I'm officially mad now that you did that.
It's a Christmas parade. It's a Christmas parade. Okay, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
a smart man.
Yeah.
Why?
God.
Why doesn't that work? Why is my timing so off? That thing is like got like fucking fighting game instincts.
I think you might be making it harder on yourself.
What are you talking about? I have perfect perception, bro.
Okay, you got it.
I don't make timing mistakes.
You got
This
it.
couldn't possibly be in my head.
Oh
Don't you love when you meet people that sure of themselves?
no. Like I just make it a note to not talk to them anymore. That shit is gross. Surely it's the game's fault.
Nobody's tested this. Nobody's ever played this part. I'm the first one to discover how truly dumb this is.
Listen, I played perfectly, and I still lost against this character in Street Fighter. Therefore, that character must be overpowered. They must be.
My thing is why.
Here we go. Here we go.
My thing is why are they relying on these cheap moves that they put in the game to make them balanced? Okay.
I'm sorry for. Oh my god.
No,
I don't know what the fuck you were trying to do.
guys. I love you guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
There's no way through there. That is impossible.
Yeah.
I should just give up. That's impossible.
They're tricking you, Alan.
This. No one's ever beat this.
It's true.
Anybody who says they beat
It's
this
true.
game,
That's why they complain online. It's this level.
they're like, this game is so hard. It's made for fucking freaks. You know, it was like a funny kind of like shitty racist thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's talk about it.
People who were like, I don't know, like going on to a fighting game and being like, yeah, I'm not some like weird Japanese guy who can like play video games really well. It's like, why you gotta bring like a Japanese guy into this?
Yeah, kind of like they're inherently good at it, like
Yeah.
they're good at math,
Yeah.
like Asian kids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh?
In the video game obsessed culture of modern Japan.
Or when someone's losing and they're like, God, at least I have a life and a girlfriend.
Oh, low hanging stuff.
Yeah.
Real last vestiges of like someone who has no other recourses.
I'm the Joker. I'm the Joker. I'm the Joker. I'm the Joker. I'm never going to do that. If I can get through that one time, I'm not even afraid of being able to get back. I can't do it.
It's tough. Yeah.
Without the safety net, of the... why do I turn that off and on in between that every time? It doesn't help me.
I did.
Without the safety net of being able to jump on that from the bouncy, I don't know what to do with my life.
It's tough, yeah. Welcome to our nightmare. Welcome!
It's a Jungian nightmare. It's a Jungian dreamscape. It's that fucking, like, peak ass, like...
Do you want a tip?
The tip that I'm trying to follow, just so you know what my methodology is first, is that I'm trying to jump and then hang in the air while it goes down and then get on it. But for some reason, I keep fucking up. So what is your proposed strategy?
I would just try and jump on top of the moving boxes by using his crouch jump. Get a lot of height off that. Why don't you try it in place right now?
How do you do it?
Crouch.
I don't know what button it is.
R1. And then jump. And then, do the double jump.
Okay.
Maybe practice it first before you go for the,
Thought I had it.
Uh-huh.
I thought I had it. Who is that tiger? Is he from Crash?
I think he is actually. You like ride him in certain levels.
I keep because he's on a go-kart.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta imagine he's in CPK.
Yeah.
He's in CPK.
Dude, just you saying that got me so close to picking up my phone right now and ordering a Thai pizza.
Pizza, a peanut pizza.
I deserved that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Also the name of the tiger, coincidentally.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Yeah.
A pizza.
My name Pizza. I ride a go-kart.
Pizza.
Thanks for inviting me down here to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Pizza with pizza.
You guys got CPK when we done?
Oh god, it's faster. It's faster than it seems. There's no way to do this. This is a plot hole.
Man.
This is why is my controller so broken?
Oh boy.
Why? What? I think something's wrong with this instance of the game that's loaded.
Hey guys, normally I don't make posts, but I feel like something's wrong with my game.
I'm really thankful to the Steam community for Crash 4, best of time.
Yeah. Sponk.
I apologize to all the Crash Bandicoot speedrunners who are trying to watch this for entertainment.
Infuriating!
Must be so rough.
There you go. Okay.
Really, what I should be doing here, if I'm being honest, is I should be on the box. Oh, why does touching it kill me? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that touching it should kill me. It doesn't make sense that touching it should kill me.
I want a new game, Mom. Some kids acted like that. Some parents obliged.
I told you about my friend on Christmas who got Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And his mom came home and he was so mad that she caught him putting the game back in the box to return. And she was like, "What's the matter?" And he was like, "I can't get it out of the box."
Here you go.
He didn't want to hurt his mom's feelings.
Here you go, honey.
Her showing up like put his behavior in perspective. So funny. Okay, this is the last run. If I die, I'm turning it off immediately. Okay?
The whole game?
No, we're gonna start our outro if I die once, okay?
But what about rest of level?
Rest of level I'll hit the checkpoint.
I don't think that matters.
Of course it does.
No, because
if you turn the... It's okay, Jed. It's okay. Jed is having a fit over here, poor buddy. If you turn the console off or the game off, the checkpoint won't matter.
Yeah, but if we come back to this in 3 days, I won't remember.
But what if I use the PS5?
You could just use it. And if I just forget, then I forget.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No! What a stupid way to die!
Would you like to finish the rest of the level? Sounds like not really.
How close am I?
I don't know.
I surely must be so close.
Check your boxes.
Check. How do I check?
L2.
Yeah, pretty close to the end.
We'll see.
Oh, brother. What the fuck?
Are you chewing on
She's like
confetti,
grinding
bro?
her teeth, and it's like shooting confetti out. It's like fucked
I
up.
think we need to go get that checked out.
I'm like, what's wrong with you? Is that stress based?
yes. I don't feel good. Oh, get in my head.
Hey, get in there. He doesn't even have a mouth or any way to see or emote. He just does that all the time, I bet.
I have no mouth, and yet I must blast off.
It's my favorite PC game. Okay, what the hell is this? That's tight. That's tight.
That shit was so sick.
It's tight. What?
I don't think you're holding jump when you're all coming off the boxes, huh?
Come on, Headman. Head me up. I want to head over here. Get it? Heading.
I got it.
Heading over there.
Oh boy.
If you know, you know.
I see you pee, right?
Spill.
Pony go.
Spill ink up.
Oh,
Why that reaction, Ted?
it like genuinely happened to me.
Oh, I see. So that's you
The
remembering.
nitros! I lived.
They got you.
I lived though. So did I did it? Did they get me?
Did I did it?
Did I did it? Did I did? Did I did get got?
Are you saying you were a victim of that, Ted?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
You see me pee? Ew.
Wait, my pee's normal colors.
I think I tried to do it to people too.
And you were like, spell I see you pee. No, wait. spell me cup.
MECUP?
No, wait. Say that you like pee pee.
Also
All right.
I
got
demand that you like pee.
also
Alright.
got pen 15'd.
Well, how does that work on people? Like, write pin 15 out? Is that how that works?
They just write. They were like, "Can I write pen 15 on your hand?"
The problem is just that
And I'm like, "Haha, okay."
it's so weird that we're like, haha, penis, what a fucking racy thing to say.
Yeah, it's little kid shit, all right.
It is not little kid shit.
It's not?
Dude, on Twitter, it's so common now, like, how come sex is ever in movies? It's just not necessary.
What?
Dude.
Man, you gotta stay off the internet.
No.
And that goes for, like, all of us.
This is nightmare.
Yeah, why are you doing this?
There must be something. All right, fuck it.
That one block looks bored.
Hi.
Okay. Nice. Nice! Well done, dude. That skeleton right there looks like the guy who's like, who's here to see the leprechaun say yeah?
He looks like Dan Aykroyd getting his fucking ghost blowy.
Oh. I read someone online said like when they saw that as a kid, they didn't understand it. Understandably so.
Yeah.
They thought that
I barely
Ray
understand
was
it.
getting embarrassed that his like being seen in his underwear. Like he was throwing his head back like that because he was so
He was like,
embarrassed.
I can't believe this ghost is seeing me naked.
That's exactly what he thought it was.
That's
I just rewatched both this week.
Oh, really?
both Busters?
Good for
And
you.
Mummies.
You know, there's 4 mummies.
Well, it's the first 2. I'm halfway through the second.
You didn't watch Afterlife, Ted?
No, I did.
You just not
You
recently.
wait, you just said the first 2.
Yeah. So just Ghostbusters 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
But didn't watch.
you didn't watch Afterlife?
But he has.
Not
seen it.
this week, but I have, yeah.
But you've seen it before.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
This is like
It's cool shit, huh?
it's hard. What? What did I do? Why did I miss that box?
Did you?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I don't know why you missed that box. Your legs just like kind of did a thingy.
I'm so stupid.
Nigga, if you go down there one more time.
This level's easy, dude. You know what it is? It's because I'm using the stick instead of the D-pad.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat it this time, no problem. This level's easy.
Guys, sorry, I was playing with my feet the whole time. I bet you there's people out there that have done that.
accidentally played the whole Crash Bandicoot with their feet?
Not accidentally, no. But yes, the feet. Like on Twitch. When they beat it, they go, let's go.
Somebody played, shit, I'm stupid. Somebody played Elden Ring with like a vegetable. I forget what it was. They like put electrodes to like an eggplant and like played Elden Ring like that. I'm like, what are we even doing anymore? Like, it's actually like simpler than it seems, but I'm just getting like psyched out. That I don't know. I have no explanation for that. I don't know why the Shakespeare skeleton got me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What do you think about jumping down here first, just to see?
Alex.
What if just?
I can't believe it.
What if like what? What if I just really like this?
Alex.
This skeleton.
That is killing me. Now I feel like YouTube comments for sure.
That time I
going down there is.
I didn't realize I was doing it, and now that you've given me this gift, I like know that I'm doing it, and it's like dumb.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's pretty like sticky.
Speaking of sticky, my hands still smell like McGriddle.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Why?
There you go.
Why was I doing it a different way than that? All right. Hatman, take me to the blast zone.
You got it.
Okay.
Hey,
look.
What the fuck?
Little jazz, the flavor of New Orleans, right?
Are those the guys that follow you home from Haunted Mansion?
One of them doesn't look like ZZ Top, so no.
Might as well face it, you're a deceased man.
Deceased? Wait.
Oh, I thought you died, dude.
I did too. I was like about to be like, what in the fuck just happened?
Is that guy smoking?
Should be. No, he's got a fucking party popper. The best guy right here, the bass player.
He's killing it.
He's got a hand. No, that he is smoking. Or maybe he's got a match.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
This level was tight though. Good shit.
Yeah, I'm gutted that I didn't finish that bonus level, but you know what? I had a good time, and that's what's important. So we'll see you guys next time on Super Beat Bros.
Thanks for watching them Beat Boys.
Beat Boys. Beat Boys.
Bye.
But,
Bye.
but.